welcome to Gray Zones Therapy. I'm Marcus. In this video, I'm going to talk about one major way that you can change your goals to make them more achievable. One of the things that a lot of us do is we have goals that are actually about other people. For instance, if I have a bad relationship and I might have the goal for my partner to listen to me, or for my partner to understand, or for other people to fill in the blank. Now these types of goals almost always lead us to anger and frustration. And the reason for this is simple. It's a goal that we don't control. It's a goal that we literally do not have the power to execute. Have you ever seen a bird trying to get a peanut on the other side of the glass? If the answer is no, can you imagine a bird trying to get a peanut on the other side of the glass? Can you see it jumping around and hitting the glass and trying to get to the peanut on the other side? Can you imagine what that bird is feeling? If you haven't answered, and who does because it's a video, right? The answer is frustration. The bird is frustrated because it cannot reach the goal, the peanut, because it is physically out of reach. The same is true when we have goals about other people. When we have goals about other people, we become angry and frustrated because it is out of reach. We cannot make another person listen. We cannot make other people understand. We cannot make other people do anything. We only control us. So, in order for a goal to be reachable, it must be something that we control, something that we have the power to do something about. For example, instead of having the goal to have other people listen, the goal can be for me to speak up. The goal can be for me to speak in a manner that people are most likely to want to listen. So I want to challenge you to rephrase your goal about something that you control. And you really need to be honest with yourself, because I'm not there to point out, language usage and how you can improve on this. I want you to write down your goal or say your goal in words. And if your goal involves other people or someone else in any way, we need to repackage that. It needs to be about me. It cannot be about another person. And this one simple thing will allow you then to have goals that are achievable, goals that you can work towards. If I want to communicate in a way that people are most likely to listen, then I can work on that. I can figure out what ways people are most likely to listen to, and then I can do those behaviors. I can think about ways that people dislike hearing people talk to them or at them or about them, and then I can again change that so that I'm communicating in a way that people want to hear what I have to say. That's the whole thing. The goal needs to be about something that you control, not other people, not what other people think, not what other people do, not what other people want. Now, of course, this may be frustrating because we want other people to do things differently. We want other people to follow the rules. We want other people to be fair. However, the frustration for this is because we don't control those other people. That's why it's frustrating. Because if we did control those other people, whether it's through words or our mind or whatever imaginary thing that we imagine would make other people do what we want, then they would do what we want. There would be no frustration. There would be no anger when what we want isn't achieved, because what we want would be achieved. However, that's not the world we live in. The world we live in, we only control the self. And so a goal must be about things that I do control in order for it to be achievable. That's what we want to do. We want to have a goal that is achievable because we control the effort to work on it. Putting it together, one of the biggest things that you can possibly do to make your goals achievable is make the goal about you and your behavior, something that you control, something that you can work on. In that way, you can break it down into smaller goals as you work towards the larger goal, and every time you achieve a step, one of those small goals, you get to feel rewarded. You feel a sense of satisfaction. You feel you're working towards something. Whenever the goal is about another person, we never have that sense of achievement because we are not able to work towards another person doing or not doing something. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Take care, and we'll see you next time.